Don't forget to check out my Patreon, link in the description down below, where we do exclusive content for videos that get blocked on YouTube, like Level Up Project 1, 2, and 3, Twice Sees the Light, Blackpink House, AT's Treasure Film, Blackpink's documentary. Tons of blocked performances are on there as well, and certain tours such as Red Mare, Red Room, Twice Lights, Twice Land, the Blackpink The Show online concert, Shiny World 4, and tons of Knowing Bro episodes, and so much more. Link in description down below. Hey guys, Angie here, and happy anniversary to a girl's generation, the queens of this generation. So I've heard Into the New World, but we're gonna do a special video where we're going to do, I think this is their debut stage. I think this is. And we're doing like their like EP, because I was gonna do their debut album, but I did a poll and I Got a Boy album won it. But someone told me, a Patreon, that their anniversary is tomorrow when I'm recording this, so hopefully I'll have it up tomorrow. So I was like, okay, well, I don't want to do two huge albums, like that's definitely too much. But we'll do this like mini album, and we're gonna do it a little differently. So we have their debut stage. I really hope this is their debut stage. It was kind of hard to find it. Of course, it's before they were posting things on YouTube, I think, like, you know, in life. But we have this beginning live, and then Honey. I think that's also, no, it's not their debut, I don't think. I think that's from like 2012. I don't know. Wait, what? That's a weird, I don't know. It's an older video though. And I might do the lyrics, we'll see. I don't really know if I need to. I'm kind of just going to try to check and make sure it's a good video. But this might be low quality, of course. So, of course, be wary. I probably won't be able to tell a single soul apart, because they looked so different back then. Like, they were babies. But, I feel like I should be able to tell some of them apart. Hopefully. But it's also going to be like 2 pixels, so... I mean, I've heard the song a billion times. It's in my playlist, but I'm like pretty. So this is what this says. This has to be their debut, yeah, right? It looks like it is. Why is it so loud? Jeez. Wow, this is adorable. Oh my god, they're such babies. She's all tall! Oh, look at these outfits. This is adorable. This just makes me feel like I'm like back in time or something. Like, just the jackets with the skirt, tennis skirts, and like, I don't know, it's so cute. The socks. And like, they're actually matching. They're actually singing live. No shade to groups that don't sing live during these stages. I think that's fine. I care more like if you sing live at a concert. I really don't care. Like, I know people respect it more when they do. I think the times are quite different. So like, I think especially the choreo they're doing right now, like, it's like, okay, it's of course not easy. I could never do this choreo, but it's definitely just different. Like, the focus I think back then was vocals and dancing. Well, I feel like nowadays it's more the dancing, which I don't think is a wrong thing. I don't like when different generation fans kind of like try to one up each other, like, oh, those dances back then means nothing to what we're doing now. And then people back then are like, okay, but like our idols sing live. It's like, no, it's very different. Like, there's different circumstances. I don't care. I'm not someone who cares. I really don't care if you sing live. It does not bother me at all. I'd actually kind of think in some ways it can help in the future with like their voices, you know. You can like savor them a little bit. I don't want anyone to have like vocal nodules and stuff. But I think it's cool that there's, especially for debut. I see my baby salons. Wow, they look so, I can't even tell anyone apart now. So young. I only could tell Lily so young. Oh, that pop though. Okay, but I see my baby, you know. She looks adorable. I like them singing together like this. That's also something that's really different right now. I mean, not to say no groups do it, but I do rarely hear groups sing together for the chorus. It's usually, if they do, it's like the last chorus. Like the way they're doing it here, I mean. Like, obviously. Like, because usually there's like one person kind of taking over the chorus, which is usually the main vocalist. It's interesting. Even like later on, Girls' Generation even do that. Like, they'll like have Taeyeon or Jessica or someone do the chorus. I think that's so cool. It feels like an actual anthem. Hello, don't interrupt them. Oh shoot! Go Queen, go Queen! That's so interesting for this song. I love my baby, but I will say her voice got better. Like, she's not bad here. She's not bad. It's just you can... Dang. Like, you can just hear she got better. That's like the nice way of it. Like, she doesn't sound bad here. She obviously made it. But like, you know, probably tired, you know. But it felt a little off there. But that's totally fine. If anything, it just shows how much better she got. Oh, look at her smile. Ooh! So cool. Alright, Queen. Oh, wow. This is a great debut. Wow, this is really good. I don't see many debut stages that are bad, to be honest. I mean, they literally work to make the debut stages good. There's something about this that feels wholesome though. Whoa, that kick. This feels like a end of like year performance. That was crazy. And honestly, no one really looked too nervous either. Maybe Yuna, I couldn't tell. She maybe looked a little nervous. I don't know. But like no one, I don't think she looked that nervous, to be honest. I feel like most of the comments are gonna be the comments that I hate, that are like always kind of like, I just think you can compliment your group without shaming other groups. So I feel like the comments are gonna be like that, but I do kind of want to see what they say. All you have to say is, hey, this is an iconic debut. You don't have to be like, this debut remains top tier and no one can ever compete or something like that. See, like, comments like this, like, they literally did that later though, so your argument kind of goes against your own group. They had a pure debut, but they did eventually do like heavy makeup and stuff. Like I Got a Boy era, Run Devil Run is like dark AF and I love it. It's like a very grungy feel and I love that. So why does your comment... And they've worn high heels too? Like, it's so weird. I don't understand. I feel like it's so... I don't know. But they weren't, their choreo wasn't hardcore like that. I can agree. But doesn't members of Girls' Generation have plastic surgery? Like, come on, guys. They do. Some of them. And it's totally fine. Whatever. Anyways, enough of those comments, because I feel like the girls wouldn't even agree with that, those type of attitudes. Now we have hot debut. Okay, this is definitely, oh, look at this. We have to fix this. Let's just fix this up a bit. Okay. I don't like, okay, good enough. It's probably gonna be a little weird for you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, beginning. Haven't heard this song, and I haven't heard Honey, so Honey makes me think of JYP. All right. Oh, the pixels. Yeah, who's that? I can't even tell. Let's turn it up. Okay. Interesting background. I thought this was gonna be like a ballad. See, they did it again. They're like singing the chorus all at once. See, here's where I couldn't, I'm not an expert on like telling when people sing live or not, but here I would say they're probably not singing live. But my go-to is always like, depending on the mics they're using, if they're using those like headset mics, usually not live, which is why most comeback stages, they're usually not having the handheld mic, also because of the choreo, but that also goes hand in hand. I can't tell if they're singing live here. It seems like they have no reason not to. Once again, the choreo's not heavy. The choreo's not to where it leaves you out of breath. Doesn't mean it's not. That doesn't mean it's easy. It just means like you're not going to be out of breath as much. Look at their smiles though. They're so cute. You know, it's so like lanky. She still is, but oh. I'm Your Beach? What is this? This song is so interesting. Hey! Oh, she's so tall. Ooh, little crown. Ooh. Is that Sunny? Holy schnapples. Is that Sunny? That has to be Sunny. Who else would it be? She looks so different. This is so jarring. Of course, that has a lot to do with the style back then too. God, I've never seen her in that type of hair. Oh, there we go. Oh, that synchron. We gotta go back. That was a cool move. I love it. It's nothing even crazy, but like, that was so cool. The synchronization. Whoa, I kind of want to see something real quick. Wow, that's crazy. Obviously, height and weight will play into like how, like that's hard to like get everyone jumping at the same time because there's such a drastic difference with their heights and stuff, and like I said, their weight. But they really, I guess you have to time that well. Like some people probably have to jump like a second or two ahead to get that, but they did that so well. Can't expect nothing less from them. Queen. I didn't think their songs would sound like this in their first little mini EP. I mean, they do this later on, but I didn't know it started so early. Wait, I'm Your Girl, I'm Your Beach, right? I don't have the lyrics here, so I don't know what they mean by that, but it's such an interesting line. Our vocal queen. I always love that. Oh. Oh, this is about to be on repeat. They have such like that youthful smile. Your beach. Clearly they're trying to say I'm your bitch, but you know, they can't. I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to say. If not, they definitely, whoever wrote the song set them up. But what happened? Ooh, do we have tea? Do we have tea, guys? That makes so much sense. I feel like a lot of idols probably have anemia. Especially the idols who people kind of like trash on for being like lazy and stuff. I feel like those people have a lot of probably health issues. Either it could be an ED, which I don't know why you would trash on any idol for being lazy when you know that industry and you want to always fight like, oh, we should be nice to idols, you know, this industry is bad. And then you go around and even if you don't like a group, you should never like hate on someone's weight or if they're being lazy, because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. That happened with like Selena Gomez and stuff. And then, ooh, look what happened. She had lupus, and that plays into being lazy or gaining weight or losing weight and stuff like that. You know, like you never know. So I don't understand. Yeah, hasn't she once collapsed? Like, you just never know. A lot of these people keep bringing up Jessica's energy. I felt that. Like, that's what's so cool about going back, is you kind of see the origin of like trendy moves that are in choreo now, and that's never copying. One, there's choreographers I feel like they communicate with each other. Like, I feel like there's always like a little trend in choreographers, like about what kind of choreography they want to kind of put out at the moment. And I feel like now trends with clothing and fashion come back. I feel like dancing, certain trends come back. Like right now we're doing like that 90s or like that retro stuff. I see a lot of moves here and I kept thinking, interesting. I've seen that in a lot of choreography, like the little arm thing reminds me of like Crown by TXT or something. Like a lot of groups actually do that. It's one of my favorite moves. I'm guessing they probably didn't start that, like that type of style probably even before them, but who knows. Also, the choreographer that's probably one of their favorite moves, maybe. Interesting. I want to know if any choreographers who've done theirs have done any of Twice's and Itzy's and stuff. That'd be interesting. Now we have Honey. I might not do the lyrics. We'll see. Let me make this bigger. I mean, I never feel like the lyrics matter too much, especially early on in groups' careers. Let me see if it reminds me of JYP's Honey. I don't know when that one came out, but definitely doesn't sound like it. Is this gonna be the ballet? Their outfits are so cute. Live. Whoa. Girl, I can't even tell you who this is, but I can say she reminds me. Is this Seon? Or no, is this Yuri? Who is this one? Wow, they look so different. I can't tell anyone apart, but she looks just like Jungkook from NCT. You cannot tell me. Especially when she made that face. That was frightening. I thought it was Jungkook in a wig. You know, when he dressed like Rose from... I'm scared. He does like a certain smile when he's not wearing a wig. And like, she looks like him even without the wig. Like, more like him without the wig, to be honest. But, wow. I'm scared. Let's go back. I'm so sorry, Speedy. Is this Yuri? Wow, I'm scared. I can't tell anyone apart right now. It's the eyes. Queen. There's that. I can tell them a little more apart here. The members I'm always really confident with, at least, as their hair's more. Oh, this is so cute. I love their songs like this. Probably some of my favorites. That ponytail is interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Christmas. Oh, no. Was this Christmas? Oh, right. I forgot they do date then month. Wait, do they? What is this? Yeah, when was this? Because this date looks weird. Is this year, month, day? Like, is this December 22nd, 2007? That makes the most sense to me. Oh, someone forgets the lyrics. Ooh, I want to see. Or did I miss it? If they did it smoothly. It looks like Christmas. That makes sense. Yes! Okay, this is Yuri. Okay, I felt that. So, okay, so then the girl with the headbands down. Oh, no, sweetie. Oh, my baby. So, wow, she looks so pretty. Ooh. I like how she's like mouthing the lyrics with her. Ooh. This is so catchy. And it's good for Christmas time. They got some good quality here though. Whoa. Oh yeah, it's Christmas. Wow, that was cute. I like that song. Wow. Are we getting... This is another album where... I mean, there's only 3 songs. I already knew one of them. But, I mean, I guess I should have expected this. Okay, so Yuri and Yuna to me are the two that I felt... I don't know if people will agree with Yuna. I can't tell because sometimes Yuna seems like that person who, like, overly smiles. And I remember Tiffany, when she went on the show with Jessie, the show interview, she said... Her situation is different, but she said she, like, overtly smiled because she didn't know Korean too well. But I feel like that's what a lot of idols, especially back then, were told to do, like, smile a lot. And to me, it felt like some of Yuna's, because I kept saying, oh, Yuna, her smile, like, she was smiling so much. Sometimes it felt like it was, like, overly smiling. You know, when you're, like, doing too much, but, like, more out of nerves. So I can't tell if she, because I know she's, like, always kind of a smiling, giggly person, but obviously no one is always. But I think she was doing that a lot. More than usual, which makes me think she was probably really nervous. But I don't know, maybe she was just really bubbly back then. But yeah, definitely Yuri seemed pretty nervous too. But honestly, that was a really good debut. Are we surprised? I already said Into the New World. I always felt like that was a really good debut. And I think most would agree. Even Tiffany said she felt like that was her favorite or most iconic. I can't remember. But Girls' Generation song. Jessie was like, what about G? She's like, no, debut. And I think that's pretty rare because I think a lot of idols don't like their debut song. And I feel like that has a lot to do with mainly they probably didn't like it that much even when they did debut with it. Obviously, in the beginning especially, you don't have much control or choices. If you get more famous overall, you usually get more to say, but even then, it's kind of like wishy-washy. So I think it more has to do with the fact that they probably never liked the debut song. But I think it's nice that Girls' Generation had a good debut song that was not cringy. I guess it could be cringy if you don't like that, like, Sunshine and Rainbows and stuff. But I think most will agree it's not even that cringy of a debut song. Like, the outfits were nice. They had a more pure beauty back then, which is ironic for SM. But it was just a really nice debut, and I'm really happy that even now, I think they're doing something together as a group, if I remember correctly. I don't know when it's coming out. We're definitely gonna watch it, but to go back and see this is really nice. Obviously, not a fan of the whole second versus like fourth gen battle that keeps going on. I don't understand it. Never will. I think Girls' Generation is a good display of like a group can last and adapt to the new generations. I don't know why people kind of want to act like second gen is above when it's really not. It's just there's different trends and stuff, and even Girls' Generation have changed their style so many times that it makes no sense to me that people kind of rag on groups for doing things that even Girls' Generation have done, like focusing on dancing for some parts in some eras. And you know, they've definitely lip sync at some point. Like, I think every group's lip sync. So I don't like when people kind of act like their groups never lip sync. Like, come on now. Not saying they did it with Beginning, though, because I think they were actually singing live. I could be wrong, though. But no one's above anyone with lip syncing at all. I think every group can sing live. It's just that some do it way more. There's different reasons for that. But anyways, that's all, like, personal preference, if you prefer it or not. And even groups right now do focus on vocals. You just probably don't see those groups. That's your problem, I guess, if you don't want to put a little more research in that. But yeah, definitely dancing's more trendy now. I have no issue with either. I go to different groups for different reasons. Some groups I actually prefer them as just a rap thing. But Girls' Generation remain iconic, always adapting to trends, always working it too, like, because not every group can work a trend, but I've rarely seen any case where I didn't think they suited it. So definitely love that. Like, Run Devil Run is completely different from like Into the New World and G. Like, they're all different, they're all unique, and I love that. But anyways, that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baby, I'm ready for you.